Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well, keeping out of mischief and all that good stuff. Now then, this was a question left in the comments down below. That is where you can upvote on other people's suggestions and also put your suggestion in yourself. That is the closest thing to democracy around here. So let's have a look at this. Can you do an in-depth reading on Trump, please? Now, this is from catofthefam. In it, bruv. With 15 upvotes. So this is going to be a slightly different reading than normal. I was just pre-shuffling this deck, and two little footnotes came out, which was the Empress and the Four of Swords, which was quite interesting because at the time I was just kind of tapping into what's going on and stuff like that. And I'm getting this overwhelming energy of kind of sit back, relax now. We've done all the big stuff. We can chill out now. Kind of, yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. So this is a different type of reading. We're just going to go with the flow, how this goes. And already I'm being told this is the wrong deck, which is typical. Typical. I was doing so well. And then, get rid of the... What deck do you want to use? Oh, pulp. Okay, so we're going to go to the pulp tarot here. So sit back, relax. Get yourself a coffee if you haven't got already. Maybe some biscuits. Kind of treat yourself. And you will probably be hearing the yelling of noise of people and children in the background. There's a public footpath near me. And there's hordes of them. I don't know what's going on. It's like the M25 diversion route down there at the moment, and yeah, just letting them do. So if you're hearing that, that's what's going on. I've been told to shuffle these, properly instead of a cut. So let's just shuffle them. Right. In-depth reading with Trumpy Trump. And remember, one of the rules of the channel is that anything personal, private, even if they're a public figure, that's their private life. That's not for us. So we'll kind of possibly acknowledge it and then move on, okay? Because that's not what I'm here for. Because it's unfair. Everyone needs a private life, don't they? You know. So what we've got here. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if it's the image or whether or not it's the energy around it. We'll find out a little bit more in a minute. But see, I told you so came up when I said the words. See, I told you so. And then we've got the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving. This has been bubbling on for some time. The thing is, though, this has got the same energy of like, what's her face? I was going to be rude there. The skunk kind of stripe in her hair. Tulsi Gabbard, woman, lady, person. There's something. I'm getting the energy of another shoe to drop. If you think the information that they released before he went to Scotland was kind of shenanigan-y, the other shoe to drop. I'm just keep getting slow burn. The Devil. King of Swords, truth, knowledge, wisdom, clarity coming through. So the Devil is kind of exposing the evil is what I'm getting. It's not. Sometimes it's about contracts. Sometimes it's about the small print, the devil in the detail, that kind of thing. But this feels very strongly like, you know, caught red-handed kind of energy. But this is a slow burn. See, I told you so. It's bugging me now. But we've got. Where am I going with this? Like I said, I was going to sit down. I was doing the thing. I was doing my usual stuff to start a video, and then it's been hoodwinked. And so I'm trying to follow what's going on with the hoodwink. I'm just looking at my cards here, if I'm being drawn to anything in particular, or continue on as normal. Oh, while I'm doing that. Oh, hello. As I drop things everywhere. Oh, I'm so professional. Someone was asking what the what I call the predictions deck is called, and shockingly enough, it's called the predictions deck. That's the box. Okay, so I can't remember who you are, who mentioned it. There you go. There will be a resource on. That's a weird way of saying it. A resource on the website soon enough with all the cards and everything, so I can point to it, but it's just madness. I'm being drawn to these for some reason, the Green Witch Oracle deck. So, in-depth reading for Trumpy Trump, please. In-depth reading for Trumpy Trump. Oh, hello. You call your slippery slidey today. In-depth reading for Trumpy Trump, please. While I'm doing this, to pad out a little bit, thank you very much indeed for everybody supporting Newswiki, by the way. It's generally really cool. Just updated it before I started doing this, the live stream and stuff, because there's been a lot of stuff this morning and all that malarkey. It's just trying to keep a tab of all the news that's specifically about the online safety bill, especially or act now, isn't it? Especially what Labour are doing on the news this morning was just it's like rinse and repeat for them. It just seems like they always tarnish you with something, a label, some sort of nastiness, as if to stop you, like far right thugs, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, stop it. You're not helping yourself. It's really not. Excuse me. So we got Sickle, which is all about focus, regrowth, letting go. Kind of the death card, rebirth, reborn. We've also got Bird, freedom, opportunity. This is kind of going back to, we can chill out now, that the footnotes that I was getting with the Empress and the Four of Swords. It's like we can chill out now. We've done, it's almost like the first 6 months is just like boom, 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 boom. And now it's like we've got the bill through for the funding. We've sorted out the borders. We've done a few other bits and bobs that we promised to do. We've got a few other things that we just need to kind of manage. And we can chill out. We're just like chill out and stuff like that. Overarching energy is hearth. Safety, comfort, spiritual connection. It's just that kind of, it's kind of going back to that see I told you so kind of energy that I was getting as well. It's like, it's just a place of comfortable. That's what I'm getting. It's just comfortable, chill, relaxed, kind of. It's getting to a point now where it's almost like it's just now just kind of management now. All the big stuff has happened, it feels like, and now it's just like kind of day-to-day stuff. It's, yeah. I think this is... I don't think this is going to be very entertaining, this, because it's just like, yeah, done now, sorted, kind of mic drop kind of energy. It's just like, I've dropped it again, for goodness sake. Her indoors was tidying up, and somehow I've got a Pritt stick that's just on my shelf. I don't know where it came from. I was trying to maneuver around it with the box. It didn't work twice. I've learned my lesson. I've moved the Pritt stick. I've moved it. Let's go straight into these now. Because we've got the background energy and that kind of stuff. Let's get a snapshot as we normally do. So, yeah, in-depth reading about Trumpy Trump, please. Oh, no, I'm being told, let's do a Celtic Cross. Oh, I haven't done one of these for ages on the channel. We do obviously the personal private readings and stuff like that via the website. Link down below. But yeah, let's have a butcher's at this. So what's the first card for this Celtic Cross? For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The first card for the Celtic Cross, please. For the Trumpy Trump in-depth reading. Talk amongst yourselves for a bit. Oh, hello. So we've got Page of Swords. Okay, so that is obviously flirting with ideas, possibilities, concepts, what to do next. But I'm very much getting this energy of, throughout this, I keep repeating it, but it's such a strong energy that it's just kind of like managing it now. It's just kind of day-to-day stuff. That's the general, the big stuff has happened. Now it's just kind of managing it. And like middle management are doing all the work. He's just chilling out kind of energy. That's overall what I'm getting right now. That's crossed by Wheel of Fortune, upright, beautiful. Good luck, good karma, good destiny, good. Positive. It's almost like reap what you sow kind of energy. Planted all the seeds. Now we're getting the harvest in. Yeah, we're getting all the good stuff in. So what does he need to focus on here? Taking the leap of faith, the new beginnings. Now we've got the structure. Now we've got the foundations. Now what do we do? Yeah, but I'm still getting this kind of, yeah, of course, like politically tit for tat every day kind of thing in the news, but overall it just feels like it's just going to auto run now. It's almost like the cuts have been done, we've streamlined, we've organized things, we're now just letting it work, letting it roll out. Yeah, so it's the new start, the new way forward. Six of Cups in the past here, going back to that traditional innocence time, which is perfect because that's basically what he's done. And even though the cockerel is, I said cockerel, is looking for new possibilities, new ideas, new possibilities, it feels as if it's going to be just small bits in comparison to what's now going to be unraveling elsewhere. This is lovely. This is, like I said, for generally speaking, for this whole reading, it's just, we've set up the structure, now let it run. We've set up the thing, now let it just do its thing. Yeah, it's just keeping it on the tracks, as it were. Management day to day. Overarching, well, it's not overarching. Sorry, I generally had a brain fart there. That is weird. Maybe it's just me. I'm just double checking whether or not it's within this reading or not. Brain fart thing. But no, I think it was just me there. Thinking about Six of Pentacles, give and take, back and forth. This is very much feeling like pushing controls back down. This doesn't feel like because sometimes it's a boss and a worker giving of money back and forth, good, for good time, give and take of value. This feels more about, no, take it back, take control back, we've got a smaller government now it goes back down to the states, as it were. These controls need to go back down, that kind of energy, to the people, as it were. So near future. Ooh, King of Cups. Very secure again in the emotions there. Very, very secure in his stability. Notice he's looking back as well. I like this. I like this energy. It's not just Trumpy Trump, but this is lovely balance to it. We're looking forward, but we're reflecting. We're walking forward, but we're just making sure that everyone's following the leader, as it were. Yeah, it's almost like a Hansel and Gretel. Follow the breadcrumbs. Yeah, follow me. Is everyone here? Have we got everybody? Is everybody still following? Have we lost anyone on the way? It's that kind of reflection that I'm getting here, which is lovely. This is probably one of the most boring readings that we've done on the channel, but we'll continue. So, because of the size of the desk that I have to break up the stuff here. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the 4 cards this way. Okay. So his suggested approach, what he needs to know, hopes and fears, and then potential future. All right. So we just split it in half and put it that way. Let me just go to the overarching energy. Ace of Cups. This new idea. This is lovely. Flirting with ideas, flirting with possibilities, and then this new kind of creative endeavor. But it's all about like pushing controls downwards, it feels like. A reset, that is what I'm getting here. Like the string throughout, like the central kind of spine to it, of all of it. So let's go to his suggested approach. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands in this deck is an accomplishment. Well done, you, pat on the back. Okay, it's not a burden. So he's released the burden. He's accomplished it. He's well done him. Yeah, which is exactly what the energy that we're getting here throughout this is. This we've taken responsibility. We've moved it forward. We've done the things. We've set the big projects going. So they're now out of my hands, kind of thing. It's my job now to keep everything on track and keep it going. Yeah, but it's that kind of done. What I am getting here, and I'll just, as a bit of a thing, a throwaway line, as it were, is that I've got the image of a circus marquee tent. And I'm being specifically shown the 2 poles that are like erect the tent, the marquee in the middle. And one, because like I should give it context. Like I'm thinking about immigration, I'm thinking about all the specific projects, the tax cuts and all that kind of thing. But the main 2 kind of tent poles here to keep an eye on for him and his thing is Russia, 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 and the auto pen. These are the 2 things. There is clearly coming through here. They know the answers already. They know how this is connected to the January 6th thing, the committee from that, Nancy Pelosi, Clinton's, Obama. They already know where it's going. I'm getting that energy of it's almost like these two things are like snowballs. They've just flicked them to start, but they know the destinations already. They know where this is going. Because I'm being reminded on the auto pen side of things is that pretty much what I could gather, every executive order has from day one always been signed in front of press, answering questions while he's doing it. So everyone can see he is signing that thing. And then a couple of months later, it was suddenly the auto pen and the evidence of that. That is going to be huge. The revelations from that is going to be huge. The revelations from Russia is going to be even bigger than it's already started, right? Over the last week or 10 days. These are the two main tent poles. And like, he's accomplished it. It's done. That's it. Brilliant. We're going to put, I'm getting that energy of correcting history. This is what really happened. Yeah, and here's the evidence to prove it. It's that kind of energy. So let's move on to what he needs to know. Okay, so this is beautiful. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles, what I'm getting here is very much this is not going to be as clean cut as he expects it to be. And what I mean by that is that I'm getting the energy of it's not just Democrats. Some of his own side, bunny flops, is also going to be caught up in this as well. However, he promised to drain the swamp, as it were. And it feels as if he's worried, or there is worry of, in doing that, keeping his promise, some people are going to get not only caught up in the under the bus, as it were, thrown under the bus, but he's worried that it's going to alienate his following, his electorate. There is that kind of energy there of, if we're going to get justice, then it's on all sides. And it feels like that's possibly going to conflict with some form of like how it normally is. It's like if you're Democrat, you're Democrat. If you're Republican, you're Republican. You protect the camps, and it's not about that. If we're going to have the energy I'm getting here is, if we're going to have law and order, it doesn't matter who's done it. They're all guilty. They're all going to prison. It's that kind of energy. Yeah, they'll have the court, blah blah blah. But it's like they've got to face what they have done. So there is that worry there of it being spun in a, why aren't they protecting the Republic? That kind of thing. So hopes and fears. Universe in reverse. I put all my cards upright, apart from one deck. And if they want to flip out in reverse, they do. So the hopes and fears here, it's definitely a fear of, and it feels very much on the economy side of, how do I describe it? Because normally, let's put it into context, if United States gets a cold economically, that's the word, then the rest of the world gets the flu. Yeah. The energy I'm getting here is, if the rest of the world has a cold, a flu, a recession, does it go the other way as well? If that makes sense. Because while, and it was brought up on when he was visiting Scotland as well, what he does, what he believes is good policy, cutting taxes, farmers, inheritance, etc., etc. The big worry here is, will the economic policies of other countries in any way attack, belittle, ruin the recovery of America? I hope I'm explaining that well. Yeah, that's basically it. That, like, things that are out of his control to diminish America. Would that happen? Is that going to happen? That kind of thing. So potential future. Okay, if you've got this far, please thummy, like, subscribe, dingling the bell, all that jazz. Do the YouTubes, please. It generally helps out the channel so much. We're trying to get to 10K right now. We're trying to get to 1,000 on Newswiki channel, our sister channel as well. We've done really well. We've gained up, I think it's 100 subscribers on Newswiki in the last couple of days. So please continue doing that. It's beautiful. Thank you to everyone who's doing that. Right, so potential outcome, Messenger. Messenger is one of the 4 extra cards in this deck that we refer to as the Epic Arcana. And it's very interesting to me, just to review back here a little bit, is that we have Major Arcana grounding him, new beginnings, new start, new cycle, yeah? Taking that leap of faith. That's grounding him. We've got the Wheel of Fortune crossing him in the positive state. It's like good luck, good karma, good destiny, good. Yeah, positive. So those are 2 major arcana. Everything else are just kind of footnotes, actions, day-to-day actions. And all the day-to-day actions are pretty much good. Yeah, they're all kind of positive. They're all reflective. They're all making sure everyone's all right, everyone's okay, ticking the boxes, making sure everyone's, yeah. So it's all lovely. The fact that we've got 2 strong epic arcana in the potential outcome, kind of as we moving forward, is worthy to note, worthy to mention, because it's fundamental to where it goes. We've got the hopes and fears of, like we've discussed, kind of like everybody attacking America to bring them down to their level, basically. You cannot succeed, as it were, kind of energy I'm getting there. The Messenger card means having that connection and communication with your spiritual team, your spirit guides, your angels, whatever you want to call them, okay? Showing that they're around, they're protecting you. He may be seeing kind of repeating numbers, signals, divine signs and guidance. He may be white feathers or white butterflies or whatever, whatever symbols or repeating numbers or that kind of thing to kind of keep him on track and saying that they're around. Yeah, he is safe. He is around. He is doing what he's meant to be doing. They're okay. Yeah, with it, and they're there to protect him if he asks for it, because it's all about consent. And I feel like just very quickly kind of thing, asterisk. I think enough isn't said, and I haven't said it for some time. That's why we're doing an asterisk. Is the fundamental core to spirituality, to religion. I don't care how you get there, if you do it by yourself or through organized religion, whatever, as long as you get there. God, spirit, universe, yeah? Whatever you want to call it. But the fundamentals, the two pillars, similar to the two kind of tent poles that we were talking about earlier, the two pillars is intent and consent. Okay? What is your intent through spirituality? Are you trying to be positive, or are you trying to slap down somebody else, or are you doing negative thing over there? Do you see what I'm saying? It has to be consistent. Intent. So it's like for the greatest good for all concerned. Intent. Want to find out, but we don't want to diminish other people, belittle other people. And that's why if you return to sender kind of energy, like some people say, oh, tenfold, blah, blah, blah. You're taking on that intent, negative, do you see what I'm saying? It's like you're doing the bad thing. What I do personally, and you can take it on if you wish, if it resonates with you, is I ask my spiritual team, can you return this to sender as you see fit? You decide. You know how bad this was. You know how this, that, and the other. You've seen it more than me, as you intend it to happen. Okay, I just want it returned to sender, but you decide how bad, how severe. Yeah, it's that kind of energy there, where his intent all the way through this, fantastic. Yeah. Top of the class kind of energy here. This is good stuff. Well balanced, making sure everyone's all right. Moving forward, a couple of steps, making sure everyone's coming with. Yeah, we've all talked about that. Brilliant. Now it's consent. Okay. So the other side to this is you need to give permission. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you're talking to the fashionable go-to Jesus, or if you're like talking to your angels or your spiritual guides or whatever you want to call them. Yeah, doesn't matter where you're from on this. Okay, but you need to ask them to come in. Can you help me? Can you support me through this? Can you bring me protection? Can you give me guidance? Discernment is a great one. That kind of thing. Yeah, so it's intent, positive outcome. Consent, can you come in and support me, please? God, spirit, universe, angel team, spirit guides, whatever you want to call them. Okay? Fundamental pillars. So this here, what I'm getting, the reason why I'm bringing it up is they're around, supporting, but he kind of spiritually needs to give consent for them to actually do everything they need to do. Does that make sense? I hope so. And it's a beautiful teaching there for that. A teachable moment, I think some people will call it. So this is good. This is phenomenal. This is fantastic. Apart from the N2 there, which we've discussed in depth, which primarily is, even though the rest of the world is going to hell, oh my goodness. Oh, throat chakra really went there. To hell in a handbasket. And so he's worried the repercussions on America for that. understandably, let's be honest. He needs to ask for support from the spiritual side or consent to, like, can you support me, give me the strength, that kind of thing. Right, where do we want to go from here now? Where do we want to go from here? I'm thinking prediction deck. Yes. How we're going to do this, because we're just going with the flow, baby. We're going with the flow. Oh, I should mention, if you want a Celtic Cross reading from me, goes way more in depth than this, but yeah, go to the website. Yeah, is the link down below. You can purchase it from there. That's the only place you can purchase readings from me from. It's just there. Okay. Right. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Where are we going? Where are we going with this? Oh, I've been told to shuffle these. We really are going off piece now. Okay, so we're going to shuffle the one more. Okay. One more. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, and shuffle. Okay, so what more? Sorry, I know that we've got some OCD people amongst us in the Greatest Good Village, so I just want to double check that we're all right, okay? So, what do we need to know for this reading, please? For Trumpy Trump, please. What do we need to... Oh, hello. Cool. Oh, there we go. What do we need to know for this reading, please? For Trumpy Trump. Any more messages, etc. Oh, hello. Cool, almost poked my eye out, that one. I should wear a high-vis vest. Health and safety reasons. Oh, hello. Cool, almost bent that one. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I think we're almost done. Yep, lovely. Okay, overarching energy, compromised. So we've got compromised. This is kind of going back to this Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands energy of they know where this is really going, and, this could inadvertently come back to him and JD Vance and all that kind of stuff. But we need to, it's that energy of we've got to drain the swamp. This is too big, too complicated, too crazy, too much power up top instead of down below. That kind of energy, yeah? So, I've been told this one first. Big news, okay. We've got the greater good in reverse. Future time. Underlying energy, explosive situation, exactly. The greater good in reverse is what worries me. What have we got here? New rules, policies, laws. But for some strange reason, this doesn't feel like it's America. This feels as if it's alphabet spaghetti kind of people. So it's like UN, EU, WEF, etc., etc., etc. All those ones. I'm going to use the Dinky deck on that. But the big news, the trumpet of truth. This is to me, in the traditional tarot, which would be the judgment call. Yeah, calling it out. That feels like Trumpy Trump. Greater good in reverse. He's calling out the BS. So can we clarify what this the greater good in reverse is? Please, for the greatest good. Obviously. Did we get that? Did we get the order? It doesn't make sense. What is? Can we clarify the greater good in reverse for the greatest good for all concerned? I was almost having a dyslexic moment there. Don't worry about it. I'm a professional dyslexic. It's okay. High Priestess, following his intuition. The Two of Cups is that one, okay. The Two of Cups is feels like a treaty, a deal, some sort of It doesn't feel like legislation. It feels like it's kind of like sanctions, that kind of energy. High Priestess, his intuition. The intuition is off here. In the sense of it, the alarm bells are ringing. Okay, that's what I mean when it's off. I should have worded it better. I'm a prawn. I'm so sorry. But whatever this agreement is, this treaty, it's Trumpy Trumps because it's his reading. His intuition is like the alarm bells are going off. It's like, this is too much control. This is too much this. It's too much that. It's like, no. We've then got justice. Wow. This is another lawsuit. Jeez. This feels as if, because as soon as I turned the justice round, the image I got back to that marquee, a third pole came up, which is like, oh no. I quite liked the poles where they were. The two, that was lovely. And then like the center one got like big. So it kind of like top and then this feels as if it's this is an international law. It feels like this defending their ground, underlying energy, no options. That feels like no options to do so. As an example, this is purely an example. I just want people to understand that. The throwaway line, whatever. As an example, this is America taking the UK to court over something like the online safety bill. As an example, your laws are negatively affecting us here. Your intentions are not pure or something along that. Yeah, what you've passed there has great issues over here. That kind of energy, not necessarily. It doesn't feel like companies. It doesn't feel like Apple. It doesn't feel like, in this example, Apple or Facebook or anything like that. It's more about the censorship is rippling elsewhere. Technology is being manipulated elsewhere, and it's detrimentally affecting their internet, if that makes sense. It's like that kind of energy about it. It may not specifically be that. It's just that energy about it. What you've passed there, and it may not even be the UK, but it's definitely this scenario. Whatever's happening over there is detrimentally affecting us over here, and that you have no right or legislation or to do that kind of thing. Suing. It's that sort of, interesting. So we'll do the outcome, because I feel like this is really kind of a nice, really nice in-depth reading. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's something a bit different, and I appreciate Kat for suggesting something like this. This is nice. Let's have a butcher's. Let's have a butcher's at the outcome of this reading, please. Oh, you want to cut? Oh, wow! For the first time, cut and do some cards. Okay. So, outcome for this reading, please. Oh, judgment. Exactly. Big news. Sorry, it just the whole as I was shuffling, it went whoop, and I was like, wow, okay. But yeah, judgment. So, okay. So cut. Oh, and I'm running out of space here. I need a bigger desk. So, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, This feels like this is going to sound negative, but it doesn't mean to be. Okay. It doesn't feel as it's like it's almost like a bribery or a payoff, but it's not. But it's legit. It's not a sneaky backdoor. Excuse me. It's more a negotiation thing. Oh, what trinkets can we give you to shut up and go away? Kind of energy. If that makes sense. Like better tariffs or better this or better that. Trinket. It's like, no. King of Pentacles is the glorified accountant of the deck for me. That's Trumpy Trump. That's very much kind of like, no, it's not right. It's not good. It's not the what opens from here is despicable. That kind of energy. Yeah. Standing his ground. Seven of Cups, options, possibilities, that kind of thing. Six of Pentacles again. Whatever this payoff, and I mean that, like I said, it's a negotiation. It's some sort of treaty in some, like, in that respect. It's not a backhander. It's not a payoff as goes against Six of Pentacles. What he stands for. Yeah, giving control back. Going, there you go, pushing it down the legislative kind of waterfall, as it were. How it's supposed to run in America kind of energy. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. Ooh. Been told one more. Holding their ground. Four of Pentacles. Security blanket. Okay, all these pentacles, notice that. So it's physical, it's valuable, so the Three of Pentacles here. Normally it's new foundations, new, like the Three of Pentacles is supposed to depict the foundations of a cathedral. Not the rest of the cathedral, just the foundations. Like, cool, look how good these foundations are. Cool, the cathedral is going to be amazing when it's done. Good foundations, strong foundations. The Four of Pentacles here is protection. Sometimes it's safety blanket, it's grabbing hold for dear life, that kind of energy, desperation. This feels like, no, this is not right. Protection. So just to help tell the story, Six of Pentacles is going back to, like we said, how America should be. Okay. The different levels of executive, as it were, states, federal, etc., rebalancing, giving controls back. Three of Pentacles is kind of like the new strong foundations that he's built. Okay, and it, like, I think that's the two poles that we were talking about, the two pillars earlier of the marquee. The Four of Pentacles is things like the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, that kind of stuff. So the outcome here is, no matter what this trinket, this treaty, this deal, what things trying to basically pay off Trumpy Trump, to pass this legislation, to pass this thing, whatever this, the Seven of Cups is, we need to think a way out of this because of these principles. This is what we stand for, not this. So, especially as Ace, it's just one. It's just one offer, one thing, one, yeah, compared to this. 13 principles. Or pentacles. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, why would I no? So this thinking outside the box is necessary to stop it. Six of Cups again. Making America great again kind of energy. Yeah, how it used to be kind of thing. Death, rebirth, reborn, renewal. It's interesting that we started with the Death card over here. I'm sneaking it. I'm sneaking it. Yeah? And we end with it. It's cussing out. Oh, I shouldn't put that. Well, screw it. I'll put it there. It's cussing out the crud. But this feels as if, like I said, alphabet spaghetti, pushing it through, trying to thing it, and like, what's the options to prevent this from happening? It's not only prevent this from happening, but happening again. That's where what I'm getting here, and this involves cutting out the dead weight. So we're going to leave this here for now, because this has been a fantastic reading. Thank you very much indeed, Kat, for suggesting this. This is phenomenal. And I'm really quite excited about where this is going to go now. Yeah, this is. I'm just reflecting, reviewing all the cards, just in case I haven't said anything in particular. But we'll leave it here. Okay. So yes, if you enjoyed this, please thumb me like. It generally helps out the channel so much. Subscribe, ding-a-ling that bell if you haven't already. Both here and on Newswiki, link down below. That's where you can find the personal private readings as well. You can put them via the website and comment section and blah, blah, blah. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.